Hey guys, Nyx here, and welcome to another episode of the Sky Map. You get the idea. No sign still. I'll get one. I'll get one eventually, but right now we have bigger fish to fry. So, in the last episode, we built the platform, and I finished building it off camera. But also in the last episode, uh, we we got something else where, oh yeah, they're in my inventory. I got some potatoes and carrots. So I plan to build a farm. And I want to build it in these squares. I know it's a weird idea to do this, but I think I can make it work. So light up some of them. I want to make this into a mob farm, but for now, we're gonna. I should really make whatever. We'll do that later. Um, we're gonna make a farm. So I need to equally split my dirt. So how do we want to do this? I kind of want it to like rise up into because I want to think of this as like plots of land. Um, so how do we do this? I mean, either that or I could just keep the area. I don't know, like, because mobs spawn here a lot. I also kind of wanted to build the farm over there. Maybe that is a smarter idea. Let's build it over here. I know I was thinking building over there. Let's do it over here. It's easier. So I have some slabs still, yeah. Let's put it like right here by the nether portal. So, okay. I have everything for it though. Uh this farm is gonna change as well as the thing. Maybe I should work on the next challenges for now. Let's do that. Yeah, okay. I'll put all my resources in here. So the next challenge is actually a bit of an interesting one. I have to detonate TNT, for which I think I'll keep almost everything I've got. Leave the dirt, leave the bone meal, leave the slabs. Take that. I have to safely detonate TNT. Do I have enough? I do not have enough gunpowder for that. Okay. Uh, let's take some of the wood and work on a mob farm in that case. I need a bucket. This is a really good excuse to build a mob farm finally because like that area is dangerous at night, so might as well. Okay, take the bucket. I'm gonna want some sticks for ladders. And then I don't have the ability to get hoppers right now, but that's fine. And let's grab some of this wood from before. All right. So my idea for this farm is actually, so this is the chunk. This is the chunk we're building within. So let's go up a decent amount. I think that like it doesn't have to be high enough to kill. It just has to be like pretty high up. All right. Like this should do the trick. And I want to kind of just build a box with a tube coming out of it. 6 and that's 7, 8, 9. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yep. All right. And that's 10. All right. That's 11. All right, we're gonna get mobs below us soon, so we better be careful. This will be 12. Oops, break that. This will be 13. But yeah, this is a whole thing to build. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Yep. We need to go 3 more blocks out. All right. Come on. And that's 14. Keep on building. I need more wood. All right. The reason we want to build within this chunk is because it's a mob chunk. So that's 15. And 1 more block and we'll have 16. All right, to test if we built this correctly, there's actually a really easy way we can test this. We know that side's right because it's the corner. This side, yep, the water scrapes it. And then over here, if the water scrapes the side, then, yeah, that does the trick. Okay. So we'll want walls around the sides of this chunk, not necessarily on it. So, okay, let's do this. 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 2, 2. All right. And then 4 blocks, 4 blocks, 2, 2. There we go. And then we kind of got to just figure the rest of it out later, but yeah, nothing should spawn in here with us. All right, next bit to figure out. 1, 2, 3. 2, 1, 2. All right, this is the middle right here. So now I'm gonna place a torch so we can see still. These will go away when we're done, but for now. All right, have a look at that. So then we break this, and this is where the mobs fall. We're gonna do a tube. Now I know tubes are kind of like iffy with mob farms. Oh shoot! If we wanna, okay, I need to make an infinite water source. There. If I'm gonna do this, I need to like, shoot. Okay, I need to get out of here. Oh wait, jump down. Okay, we'll get back up with a ladder or something. There are so many mobs. Oh my gods. Okay. Hello. Hello. Yeah, I'll cut down the trees right after this. Do I have any more? Oh, I do have more wood. Okay. And then I have a little bit more netherrack. Still got a zombie chasing me. Hang on. All right. They're still after me. Let's go get some sleep. I know tubes are a little. I mean, I could do like just a fall trap. But the thing is, the reason I want this to be a tube is because it's also going to be for XP. I'm gonna eat really quick. The thing is, all I really have for food is apples, and it's not great. I really need to get that farm going. I have a reason for not doing that though, so you'll see in a few episodes. But yeah, for now we need to build this mob farm. All right, up we go. Oh, first let's chop down these trees actually. All right. Cut down another one. And there we go. Also, we really need to get the farm going because Wandy T came by and there was a potato trade. And I was like, oh, that'll be helpful soon. Um, so yeah, we'll want to do that at some point. For now, though, there we go. Ooh, apple, apple, apple. Got it. I'll want some more ladders. There's some sticks in here. Okay, cool. Uh, there we go. 24 ladders should be enough to get us up there. Also, there's some spiders here, and I want to kill them for string. Eh. Nope, no string. How about you? Okay, there's one. All right. Got it. And next one. Shoot. No gunpowder from that guy. All right, there we go. Oh, let's grab this wood too. Okay. Up we go. But yeah. How far will this water flow? Okay, it does flow into there, but, I have a way of preventing that. I'll use my old mob farm trick. I need some signs. I need more signs than that. Okay, there we go. And place some. Okay, so here's what we gotta do. There. And then, actually, I have a better idea. Um, oh shoot. Let me just. How do I want to do this? I'll just bucket clutch down. Nice. All right. I just had an idea. I should use trapdoors rather than signs. Because mobs can't tell that trapdoors aren't full blocks. So I'm gonna make. Okay, that's two. I need two more. All right. Huh. And then just flap them open. And then can I still? I can. Oh yeah, that's good. There. There. So, now for the floor and stuff. All right. There. Actually, let's use. No, let's not. No, yeah, let's do that. It's more cost effective. Since it's just the floor, we should use slabs so that we can just do this. More cost effective, you know. We're working on limited wood, so it makes sense. I didn't know I was going to be building a mob farm today, actually. So, okay, now's a good time to test this drop. How much is this going to hurt? That killed me. Okay, so mobs have like a little more health than people, or at least like they have some sort of defense stat or something. Mobs are weird, essentially, is what I'm trying to get at. Plus, I wasn't even at full health, so I think that won't kill them. Let me just chop that down. We're working on limited wood, so I have to get what I can get. Up here. All right. Whoops. There. Okay. Over this way. Up we go. And the reason we want this to be a tube is so that we can get other drops from the mobs. And also just to guarantee we get these drops. Okay. Place water there. Place water there. Place water there. Place water there. Place water. Place water everywhere. But yeah, the sign stops the water from flowing down. And then the trapdoors will make them so they just fall. So this actually will probably... This might work better than my old one. Especially because I've actually built this in an area where mobs will spawn like crazy. Alright, let me get rid of this. Alright, there, 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 there. Whoops, can't have that in here. Okay, and then I also know it's not the most effective way I could be doing this. I might do multiple layers. Yeah, but then they're just gonna die. Whatever. I'll figure this out. Alright. I need to... I just realized I've built this wrong. Alright. So now we're building outside the chunk for the walls. Like, the whole idea is that this thing is located within a mob chunk. So there should be tons of mobs spawning in here, like, all the time. Avoid this spot for now. Alright. There. Alright. And there we go. Yeah, look at this. We've actually gotten a lot done pretty quickly. It is about to become night, though, so... maybe wrapping up is in order soon. But first we gotta keep on building this. So let's keep building. Just keep building. Alright, I need to... Okay, let's test this again. Let's try landing on the quartz block. That's perfect! That's like a perfect drop. So they don't die. They almost die, but they don't die. Let's chop down these trees and then probably sleep, like, immediately. As soon as I can, because I don't want to die. I don't want to die. That's a whole thing here. I just don't want to die. Okay. Gather some of this. But yeah, all this just to detonate some TNT. How about that? Alright, there we go. But yeah, then I need to put a tube there. And I can just chop at them and get not just loot, but XP, which I don't really need. I have 430 levels from my days in the Sky map, but I don't know, maybe it'll come in handy. Probably not. Like, what am I gonna need 430 levels for? Like, that's a whole thing. There's no need for the XP, but I can get other drops from actually, like, killing mobs rather than just, like, letting them fall. All right. So then, all right, break, or not break, but like put down some torches, light it up a little bit. All right, cool. Let's get out of here before everything tries to kill me. Okay, this is bad. This is really bad, actually. We're not in a great spot here. I do want some string, though. That was a lot of explosions. That was another explosion. Okay, we're sleeping. But yeah, that mob farm actually came along pretty quickly. Like, look at that. We got a good amount of that done pretty fast. Big issue. No, it wouldn't spawn anything. But also, that's going to work incredibly effectively during the day. And if I light this area up, it's just going to be incredibly effective, period. So we're actually in a pretty good spot here. And then I want to put a farm in, like, this area when I get the resources. All right, give me that. And my sword broke. Awesome. Oh, don't blow up the gunpowder, please. I need that. All right, I can take the string. All right, there. There. Ooh, a tree grew. Okay, I can use that. Eh. There we go. My axe broke. I have a backup. Almost blew up my string. Okay, I got enough. It's fine. All right. I was really focusing there. Sorry about that. Anyway, let's chop down the tree and finish off my bed, actually, so that I can just put it in my house. All right. Craft this into wool. Come on. There we go. And that is a bed. Look at that. Let's put this down. And whoop-boom. There we go. Actually complete bed now. That's great. And then, yeah. In the next episode, we're going to finish off the mob farm. I might use netherrack for the tube. But we'll finish it in the next one. For now, guys, I'd like to thank you all for watching this. If you enjoyed, remember to like, comment, subscribe, turn on notifications, share this video with everyone you know and love, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!